Hey guys, let us know with Crypto Marie local and international. We were promised a softer Donald Trump. What we got was a fully Trumpified Republican Party. Now let me tell you something. I did not expect anything different. This man was a bully, is a bully, and will always be a bully. Nothing will change. How can you expect something new, something better, greater, and somebody who's never been that? I don't understand the logic how people expect this man to unite Americans, Republican, Democrats, liberal, independents. You cannot get something out of somebody that old, 78, when all they life they've been that person. It doesn't happen. There's no metaphor on changing somebody to become better when they never been great. How can they be better? It just doesn't make sense. Donald Trump couldn't restrain himself. The former president's aides had promised that his acceptance speech at the Republican National Convention would showcase a softer, more conciliatory Trump, and for perhaps 20 minutes, it did. But for viewers who watched the whole 92 minutes, Storm Rider, which developed into a Mandarin list of bogus claims and well-worn grievances, the lesson was that there was no new Trump. If anything, this year's version of Trump is even Trumpier than before, one committed to cementing the populist transformation of the GOP for at least another generation. How can you expect somebody nicer, somebody softer, somebody lighter, somebody who wants to unite people when all he has done all his life is dividing people, is violence, is condemning violence, insinuating violence? Or you think just because somebody tried to take his life, that will soften him? No, that will make him crazier, going after people more. Thank you, God. It wasn't a democratic person who did that. Of course, we don't want nothing to happen to nobody. We don't wish nobody get deleted in this kind of election process. Can you imagine if it was somebody from the other side that did that? Oh, God. So the convention in Milwaukee ended with its mission only half accomplished. Political conventions are lumbering anachronisms, but they survive because they serve two purposes. First, they ratify a choice of nominee and unify an inspired party activists. Then they take advantage of free television time to present their message to the uncommitted but persuadable voters they need to win. This week's convention ratified not only Trump's third nomination, but also the lasting triumph of his grievance-based mega ideology over the rest of the GOP. They said, from Midas Touch, I give them a shout out. They really good at what they're doing, bringing the facts, bringing information that Americans people need. This convention was the lowest viewed and Republican convention of all time. Even John McCain had 38 million people watch him. Even Trump himself had 32 million people watch him in 2016. This time, 20 million. People are less scared, like don't give two fly F's. Because if you have nothing great to say, if you have no new policies, you have no plan, no vision to make America better, safe, and great again, why would we waste our time watching you for 92 to 93 minutes when you have nothing to say? This is ridiculous. It's outrageous. And when you see people clapping, I ask myself, what are they clapping for? What did he say that was so great that he needed to be clapped for? Nothing. Nothing. And I can't believe I don't watch the whole thing. I saw some clips, but if you want to get facts, you want to get great information, watch Midas Touch. Those guys are doing their thing. They bring it to you like nobody's business. They are doing an amazing job. Midas Touch. Again, I am not surprised you don't get a softer Trump. You don't get a united Trump. You don't get a be safe, get great Trump, because that's not who he is, and he will never be that person. I mean, the man is 78. How can somebody who's 78 being the person he was, thinking he's gonna change just because something drastic almost happened to him? You cannot expect that, period. Thank you for watching. Bye.